Okay, so don't be fooled by the title, okay? When I say 10 things, okay, it means 10 out of 1,000. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is MA and today we are going to talk about 10 most commonly 10 most common interview questions and how should you answer them. I asked some of the members of Call Center Philippines page on Facebook about some of the interview questions that they encountered before. I'm gonna read the top comments or those comments that I find helpful, okay? Okay, so first is from Straight/Threat. Hirap ng name. Okay, so if you became a part of our organization, what would be your reason you would leave this company? Yep, number 10. According to her, the simple answer to this would be, I see no reason to leave the company, nor do I have any plans of changing careers in the near future, so long as I see myself growing in terms of skills, as well as being given the opportunity for more responsibilities or being placed in a position suited for my skills. I will continue to stay in the company for as long as I can. So next is from MM Santos Edurice. You have been with your company for these years. Why did you decide to quit and apply here? Good one. So according to him, the answer is, I believe that my years of stay with blank gave me wisdom, maturity, and most especially experience that allowed me to give back to the company what they deserve. Unmatched customer service, satisfactory sales profit, and leadership to the young bloods. Although I enjoy my stay with the company, I believe it is time for me to share what I have learned with them to another company whom I believe can give me a different level of business and personal growth. Okay, by the way, if you agree or if you disagree, you can just go ahead and put some comments down below, or if you also have your own entries, let me know, okay? Next is from Cristel K. Malasador. How do you see yourself 5 years from now? Okay, other questions would be 10 years from now, but same thing. According to her, the answer would be, in 5 years, I see myself happy and already promoted to a higher position. Thanks to my job, I was able to save a lot and achieve my goals in life. So yeah, you have to express that you are willing to stay in the company, okay? That you are willing to grow with them and help them and not leave. Something like that, okay? Sometimes interview questions are just there to test you, or if you are answering questions like this, make sure that you look them in the eye, the interviewer, because they would love to see the honesty, because, you know, we can just say it, I mean, but to prove them that we really mean it, you have to really convince them. Boyong, interviewer, why should we hire you? Applicant, it's not a question of why, but why not? Okay, very confident. But sometimes you have to make sure that you don't overcross or you don't cross the line of being arrogant. Okay, it's okay to be confident and be very eager about getting the job, but make sure that you still, you know, within your boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Okay, next is from Carlos Rostoni Kimson. Interviewer, how will you describe the color orange to a blind person? Other versions of this question would be, how would you describe color red to a blind person? So actually another member answered this. According to Carlo Dagdag, I encountered that question before. I asked my friend how to answer it, and you just have to answer it by incorporating it with other senses, okay? Like for example, if you taste the mixture of sour and a little sweet, that's orange. If you feel glad or excited about something, that's orange. Ganon. So I tried it and it worked sa nag-interview sa akin. So yeah, you have to be creative because you have to think out of the box. So some questions are like really stupid or dumb and you wouldn't expect them. I remember one question from my interview way back in 2010. I was asked what was the last movie I saw, and the interviewer asked a follow-up question about should I watch it? Something like that. So the interviewer would like you to express yourself. Okay, the more you talk, the less they ask. And next is from Iana Banana. What are the possible reasons of you not being hired? So this is like a reverse psychology, because normally, why should we hire you, right? Basically, you are expected to answer this question with your limitations or your weaknesses or opportunities, something like that. So according to Habib Javid of Rolfo, the heck? Ito ba yung binaliktad lang na name? Okay. If you don't like an employee who's goal-oriented, driven to results, who can work under pressure, who's willing to work on shifting schedules, then don't fucking hire me. So sinagot niya rin siya ng reverse psychology. But yeah, as I've mentioned, you have to answer it with some of your weaknesses, and just make sure to back it up with your plans on how you will convert those weaknesses into strengths. That's the way to do it. Okay. Next is from Jamie Garcia. How will you sell a cigarette to a non-smoker? Alright, so another question that is basically not really related to the job that you are applying for. Okay, according to Christian Jess Guevara, just tell them that they can give it as a gift to a friend. Okay. According to Leocadio Jr. Arriban, cigarettes is good for nature. It decreases the population of humans that hurts Mother Nature. So, yeah, I think that would work. I mean, if you can make your employer smile, or maybe nod, something like that, or maybe laugh, I mean, I think that's a bonus point. Unless you answered in a very lame manner, or your answer is very stupid, in which way the interviewer will not just react. Because, you know. So from Chris Vinco, tell me, how would you sell a pen to a customer? Okay, the answer would be, this is an ordinary pen, but what makes it special is the performance. The best deal is that instead of paying $50, you can get this now at special price of $45. This offer is only for a very special customer and valued one. This is an example of people applying for a sales account. Okay, you have to learn how to play with your words, make a bad news sound like a good news. Okay, you have to persuade the interviewer that you can persuade people, or that you can convince people to do something like this, like buying stuff or subscribing to something. Okay, next is from Geraldine Dadia Polo. Do you have pending applications with other company? This is it. Okay, this is kind of big and this is serious. Yes, they told me that they will just give me a call, but then it's been a year already. Do you think it's not the right time yet for me to move on? For me, that answer is kind of condescending, don't you think? Have you guys tried answering that way? Let me know. According to Cristel K. Malasador, yes, I'm still waiting to hear from another company and I want to weigh my options. This answer could make it, because actually you just have to be honest with them that you are really trying to weigh your options, and most people are actually doing that. I mean, they would really apply to several or maybe 2 or 3 companies, and then they will just really consider a lot of things, a lot of factors. Last one is, tell me something about yourself that is not written in your resume. Because normally it's just going to be, tell me something about yourself. But in this one, it's very specific that is not written in the resume. It's going to be your selling point, okay? You really have to brag about your achievements, about your degree, about your experiences, about your successes from your previous companies, or something like that. Because they don't care about your personal information there, your age or your height or whatever like that, or your religion. I mean, scrap those, okay? You have to really explain to them your strengths, maybe highlight your assets, okay? Make them believe that you are really valuable to the company. So according to Romilly Frias Layosa, I also encountered, tell me something that is not about yourself. Which is kind of weird, because is it going to be something about your pet, something about your family, or something about what, right? So yeah, I mean, be prepared for those out of this world questions, or for those Miss Universe questions. Again, it's not about the things you said, okay? It's about how you say it. If you delivered your answer confidently, if you were able to really maintain your composure, you didn't rattle. You will encounter a lot of questions that are super weird, and all you have to do is really to think fast and use your common sense in answering them, because sometimes there are no right or wrong answers. It's just that my trick is that you have to speak slowly and make sure that you can hear yourself, you can hear what you are saying, because most of us, whenever we are being interviewed, we feel like we are on a hot seat. You have to really keep calm and answer questions one at a time. You stay within the question, you answer it. Maybe you can just, mention something that will probably surprise the interviewer, but what's important is that you deliver it in the most concise manner, in the most understandable. And also, don't tell them something that is not true, because those employers and the recruiters, they have a way of finding out. And more than just your answers, they are also observing your body language. Be aware, or be careful. Yeah, and so be careful with your gestures and make sure that you maintain eye contact with them. Okay, so I think that's it for today's video, guys. If you would like to read other responses, you can go ahead and visit Call Center Philippines page on Facebook. I'm gonna put the link down below. Alright guys, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and see you on my next video. Bye!